Yo. Yo. My bad, everybody. Having difficulties with my Wi-Fi and my LEDs. My LEDs are tripping the fuck out. So right now we're only rocking with red. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's good, gang? What's good? I actually have to... Let me post something real quick. What's up, boys? Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Appreciate it, everybody. What's going on? Rotting, Akir, Flying Peanut, Isaiah. Appreciate it, bro. Got my boy Anthony, Sadesh, Victor. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, Arthur. Art, both Arturo and Arthur. Appreciate it, Laser. What's up, bro? H2WA. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate all the nice words, everybody. We're gonna be live for a little bit today. We're gonna be reacting to some One Piece theories, and this is why I be telling y'all to join my Discord server, because that's where we're gonna grab the theories from. I think it's like way easier if like I have like a Discord post and like we read the theory together from there versus like watching a YouTube video where I'm silent and then like someone jumps in the stream like mid video and they're lost. We're just gonna do it based off my server, but appreciate all the love, bro. Roger is Monkey D Dragon. Happy birthday. Appreciate it, Benny. Appreciate it, Izzy. Thank you, Paras. Thank you, Zefty. What's up, bro? Yo, Suvik. Appreciate it. Chai Tanya. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, everybody. My boy Creek. What's good, bro? ZKK is not happening. That's gonna be... I hope someone like posted about ZKK just so I could like bully it. We're not doing that ZKK shit. But well, I'm gonna say what's up to y'all for a little bit while everybody's hopping into the stream. Yo, Arctics, appreciate it, bro. Josh, appreciate it, bro. BR, thank you, bro. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it, Ryan. Happy born day. You already know, bro. I know you said it's premature to theorize on this, but Elbaf is the Emerald City. I wouldn't even say it's necessarily premature to theorize on it. Appreciate it, Harrison. What is ZKK? Nobody tell him, please. Don't corrupt him. Do not corrupt him. Don't tell him what ZKK is, bro. Hey, Bibek, thank you. So y'all, speaking about content, I'm trying to drop a video tomorrow, but the problem is I have not started it. When the stream ends, I'm gonna see if I have time to like actually record it and then edit it. I'll probably have to stay up late tonight. I don't know, because like fam wants to do shit with me today. I'll see, but at the latest, bro, the day after tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best to drop it tomorrow in the AM. I already know what the video is for and everything. Laser, what's good, bro? Zephyr kills Killua. The One Piece is an object that can destroy the red line. Well, what's the point of the ancient weapons then? I think they're like alluding that the ancient weapons are they're alluding that the ancient weapons are going to destroy the red line. They're going to destroy something. All right, Anthony, I turned it down just now. You should wait for tomorrow, bro. Man, I'm trying to get back on the uploads. Like I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, bro. I'm honestly trying to get back on like my 3 day video shit. By the way, everybody watching the stream, please drop a like on the stream. I would appreciate that. I'm trying to drop one video like every 3rd day so I could like build back up the fucking algorithm shit I got going on. Let me post this real quick, because right now we're barely, I think like I'm on pace right now for like one video every like 4th day, and I don't think that's enough for like the algorithm, because like when you stop posting for a long time, they just don't give you any impressions. Appreciate it, Anthony. But let's hop into this, boys. Margon, thank you. Let's hop into this. So how do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna have, whoops, I think I'm gonna have this here, and then I'm gonna select Discord. Cool. Now if you guys want me to move my camera, or if you guys want me to move the chat, please let me know. I could do that. Yeah, let me know if I need to move anything. Hey Rainy, what's up, man? 3 videos a week? Technically it wouldn't be 3 videos a week. It would be video 1, 2, video, 1 2 video, 1 2 as in like days. Because right now I'm doing a video, then 1 2 3 video, 1 2 3 video. I feel like that's a little too slow. I'm probably gonna end up doing like 1 2 3 video, 1 2 video, 1 2 3 video, like every fourth, then every third, then every fourth, like rotated. Will the stream be available on the second channel because I won't be able to attend because of ongoing exams? Yes, this video will be on the second channel. Which, by the way, guys, if you haven't subbed, the second channel is in the description. Sub to the second channel, boys, because we're almost at like 1,000. I think we're almost like 1K subs on that channel. That'd be very cool if we could pull that off, bro. That'd be very cool. Rainy, thank you. All right, yo, Sensei guy, what's up, bro? All right, let's hop into the first one here, because there's a lot. Chances are some of these theories are not going to be that great, but we'll see. So this first one is by YT, I guess YouTube Big Smooth TV, and the title is Imu is Parvati Uma Shakti. He says, my theory suggests that Imu is Parvati, also known as Uma, and a goddess of Shakti. Parvati is known as mother goddess, a goddess who represents a personification or personified defecation of motherhood, fertility, creation, destruction, or the earth goddess who embodies the bounty of the earth or nature. That is a long ass sentence. Holy shit. Hey, Rosy Flame, you think so, bro? I called it. But is also associated with several terrible forms to vanquish evil beings such as Durga, Kali, the 10 Mahavidyas, and Navadurgas. Parvati's form, Kali, are also known as Makali, is of a pitch black complexion, darkest than the dark of the death night. She has 3 eyes representing the past, present, and future. Parvati's form, Durga legends, centers around combating evils and demonic forces that threaten peace, prosperity, and dharma, representing the power of good over evil. Durga believed to unleash her divine wrath against wicked from the liberation of the oppressed, and entails destruction and empowered creation. What do you guys think about this? Yo, what's up, bro? What do you guys think about this one? Honestly, I'm kind of torn because it feels kind of like vague. Like it's basically like a being that combats evil. I think there's like a lot of religions and beings that do that. And then it's like a being of creation. I don't know. I guess the pitch black complexion does kind of fit Emu, but the problem is like Emu's meant to be silhouetted in the first place. Like even when you think of like when Momonosuke was first shown in Punk Hazard, he was like completely black, like he was a walking silhouette. So like couldn't you use that logic for him too? What do you guys think? Yo, Roadhog, appreciate it. Come on, first one's Luffy's dream. You missed the first one. I'll go back to it. Any ratings 1 to 10? I might have to revisit that one. So Luffy's dream, okay. Oh wow, this is kind of lengthy. Okay. Oh, this is someone else's. Okay. So Greyback posted, what do you think Luffy's dream is? My criteria: 1, it's very Luffy-like. Nami said it's very like him. 2, it needs to be weird and backwards illogical. Usopp and Sanji were questioning his reasoning. 3, almost impossible to achieve. 4, Goldie Roger could have the same dream. I don't really think it's could have the same dream. I think it's very evident that Oda's portraying them to have the same exact dream. So I don't really like the wording of could have the same dream. Being king of pirates does not guarantee it, but makes it possible. Luffy claims it would be possible if he was pirate king. Frankie says he needs to be pirate king to have a choice. 5, it needs to be childish. 6, shocking, ridiculous. 7, needs to somehow already be alluded to. I think the perfect fit is I want to eat free wherever I go. It's very like Luffy connected to freedom. The logic is that the logic that if he is great, then everybody would want to buy him a meal. Kind of as much impossible as it gets, maybe if he's steel, but Luffy's a pirate for a reason. Goldie Roger was not trying to rule the world. He wanted to be great to achieve his dream. How is being great or being admired by the whole world giving you a chance to make some dream come true? Eating for free, the same logic. Luffy explains that perfectly. Very childish. If some child said that, it'd be funny, but if everyone had it as a serious goal, it'd be shocking. In every arc, Luffy's fed by someone for free and then helps them. I think it's very strong foreshadowing. So, one, no, that's not true. Luffy's not fed for free every arc. That's not true. Yo, go AMV, appreciate it. Reg, appreciate it. Yes, you could still turn into theory, but I don't know if I'll get to it today. Sway Shocks, appreciate it, man. Another thing about this theory is like, I don't think like Roger himself has ever shown like traits or ever shown signs of being like gluttonous, whereas Luffy has. Like, we've seen like even Roger through like Odin's flashback, we saw how he interacted with his crew, we saw how he was on Lodestar, we saw how he interacted with Whitebeard. He never once showed a sign of gluttony. So I'm like wondering, like, why wouldn't Oda have shown something like that before? Like, if Oda's gonna constantly have Luffy and Roger like parallel each other in some type of way, why hasn't Oda shown like that Roger likes eating meat and shit like that? Seems weird. I don't know. Yo, Davon with the 2, appreciate it, gang. We are, I was about to say the age. I'll let chat decide. I will let chat decide. Appreciate it, Davon. Most of y'all already know my point of view. I'm not 30. I'm not 27. I'm younger than 27. So my point of view, if you guys watched my video, I uploaded it recently, Luffy's Dream, and I think Luffy's Dream is gonna deeply connect to the epitome of imagination in the Nika fruit, especially given like chapter 1069, like what Vegapunk was saying and blah blah blah. Like, I think Oda's definitely alluding that like the Nika fruit, everything it embodies, everything about it will tie into Luffy's Dream, and that's why Shanks was so accepting of Luffy. Rizzo, what's good, bro? Appreciate it, gang. Let me count how many people got it right. 2 people got it right. I recommend watching Brandon Fraser's Journey to the Center of the Earth if Laugh-Tale's at the center of the Earth. I guess I could find time to watch it. I did so much research on Center of the Earth that I feel like I did watch the movie. Professor D, what's up, bro? I'm not 25. I'm not 23. Alright, so this theory, you guys could drop a rating 1 to 10. 7. Like, it's not bad, it's not garbage, but y'all, if y'all want to know my take on Luffy's Dream, I've only ever made 1 video on it. It's like my second to newest video. Go check it out. Yo, Born from the Flames, appreciate it. That's a cool name, Born from Flames. 6. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Reese Lucas. So this title of the theory is called The Sacred Treasure of Morj, the Undying Flame. Mean Kills, thank you, bro. Cosmos, what's up, bro? Older than most dinosaur fossils. Why you gotta do me like that, bro? So between Doflamingo and Vegapunk, I think we can paint a pretty clear picture of what the treasure of Morj is. I'm like 99.99999% sure I know what the treasure is, but let's see what Reese says and let's see his reasoning. I kind of doubt he is going to have the same idea that I have, because the idea that I have would probably be seen as boring and people wouldn't really like care for it. Yo, Batman, appreciate it, bro. Doflamingo knows what the treasure of Morj is, claimed its mere existence would shock the world if known, but also wasn't afraid of the world government retaliating on him. Why would the world government be cooperative if they had a perfectly functional ancient weapon? Doflamingo needed Law's fruit to use it. This has several implications. It could mean Imu may have similar abilities to Law, but Law's fruit would probably be needed if there was something wrong with the weapon and needed an operation. What? I've never heard of someone operating on a fucking weapon before. Yo, Ruthless, appreciate it, bro. Doflamingo also said it rots quickly. When did he say that? So the world government can't use it all the time, maybe hinting this weapon isn't that old, not an ancient weapon, it can't be used all the time. Vegapunk mentioned wanting to create an undying flame, which in my opinion is a superior version as to what Imu has. If Vegapunk knows the world government has an inferior version of an undying flame, it's no wonder why CP0 has instructed to kill Vegapunk. When did he say... Okay, this is a tiny ass panel. isn't it fine to reveal what it is already? Power degrades quickly anyway. It rots away in no time at all. I would not say that he was alluding that. Okay, like I see why he's saying in the post that Doflamingo says it rots quickly, and he's thinking of it as like a living, tangible thing. But I don't think he necessarily means it in that context. Did he even say what the theory was? Or is he saying I don't understand what's the conclusion of this? Can someone explain it to me? What's the conclusion of this? I don't get it. You want my Cash App? Bro. Yo, Stanley, appreciate it, bro. Here, let me show you I'll tell you my Cash App, bro. I don't even remember my Cash App, bro. Oh, low key, I gotta like edit my Cash App because I gotta change the name on it because this ain't no. Let me change my name real quick. Because I just realized my Cash App, if I was to post it right now, y'all would get too much important information. Hey, you know what, bro? I'm not putting my Cash App in public. Davon, appreciate it too. If you need my Cash App, bro, DM me on Discord. I'm not putting it in public, bro. So, guys, what's his conclusion exactly? I don't really understand the conclusion. Thank you, Defile. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to make a new Cash App. See, I trust Davon because Davon's cool. Davon, DM me on Discord, bro. Join my Discord and DM me. Hey, Abine, thank you. MBQ, what's good, bro? I don't really understand the conclusion of this theory because like there is no conclusion. In my opinion, I think I know we've talked about this on stream before, guys. I think the ancient weapon is gonna be Emu, for many reasons. So he might have even attached the panel. So if you guys remember, like here in this panel right here, you see celestial dragons, aka the holy knights, those guys in knight armor that walk on the holy land, Morj. They said we must kill Doflamingo. That brat cannot be allowed to live. This right here is signifying that Doflamingo has very crucial information, but we have to wonder, like, when did that happen? It wasn't because he left the Holy Land in the first place with his father. Another important context is we know, I don't think it's in this panel right here, but Doflamingo told Law, if I had your devil fruit, I'd 1, be able to make use of the national treasure, 2, I would use the personality switch surgery, and 3, use the perpetual youth surgery. The important context is the 2 things he gave. It's not in this panel right here, but if he mentioned that if he had the national treasure and personality switching, it would only make sense if the national treasure was a living being, if it was a person, if it was a creature. And if for some reason you don't agree with that for personality switching, the second thing he said was the perpetual youth surgery. Is it not obvious? Like, Doflamingo wants to use the Ope Ope no Mi for something that's living. Another thing is, like, if you look, there's so many parallels between, maybe I'll make a whole video on why Emu's a national treasure. I don't know if it's that fucking important or if you guys care at all, but one interesting thing that Oda's done is Oda is making Doflamingo like almost like he's almost like a foil character to Sabo. Both of these characters are blonde haired, they're both from a holy land, they're both from like an aristocrat kingdom, both are the son of nobility. Both hate how their father acts and thinks. Both Sabo and Doflamingo are called Young Master. There's a lot of parallels and inversions between Sabo and Doflamingo. It's actually mind-blowing. And then the icing on the cake is like, when was Sabo reintroduced in the story? Doflamingo's arc. So when you tie this into chapter 1060, I think it was, where we see Sabo watch Emu sit on the throne, or at least he said he did. I think this is gonna parallel Doflamingo. Doflamingo probably went back to the Holy Land with the father of his skull and was like, let me back in. And he saw Imu sitting on the throne, fulfilling a parallel that Oda's been pushing towards the front line of Sabo and Doflamingo. So therefore, I think it makes most sense if Imu was a national treasure, just like how Hiyori was a national treasure of Wano. Shouts out to my boy West for the gifted, and shouts out to my boy Davon for the 20. Don't worry about it, bro. Happy B-Day. Enjoy the stream, everybody. Davon, thank you so much, gang. Always dropping super chats every stream. Always sliding through and supporting your boy. Can we get a W Davon, bro? W Davon, bro. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you so much, bro. Young goat in the chat. So my point of view is, if we're talking about the national treasure of Morj, there's like a 99% chance it's Imu, and I would bet money on that. That is something I will put real money on. I would bet real money on that, like instantly. J7, appreciate it, bro. Hope you have a good one, homie. How much will you bet? I'll bet $100, bro. That'll be the easiest $100 I'll ever make. Yo, Batman, thank you, bro. W Davon, bro. Always supporting, bro. I should make a video about it. Who here wants me to make a video about why Emu's a national treasure? Because I got more details than what I like said right now, like the little tangent I went on. I have more than that, but I'm not trying to make a video if no one cares. Like, Jabril, happy birthday, bro. Love your content, genuine theories. Hey, bro, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, bro. Y'all gotta guess how old I am. I'll give you a hint. Younger than 27. Okay, fine. The next video I'll make will be the one that I'll drop either tomorrow or the day after. Then the video after that will be the national treasure, because y'all are telling me to make it. Yo, L, thank you, bro. Oh shit, really, Jay? You'll watch anything? That's a real friend right there. That's a real supporter. Drop that. All right, bet. So next theory. Zoan's Awakening, spoilers for 1069. This was posted by You Ain't Funny. He says this is a build off of Straw Hat Clip. What Straw Hat Clip? What is that? Luffy when he awakens his fruit or becomes Gear 5 or Nika. There is white smoke around him, the same around Rob Lucci and Yamato. I believe this smoke is the will of the Zoan leaking out of the body. We know that a Zoan awakening brings the true personality of the Zoan to life. That's why it's harder to control yourself when you are in the awakened form. You might think that Kaido has an awakened fruit, but does not have the smoke. That's because I believe that Kaido's Zoan fruit is not a good fit for him. I don't know if I agree with that statement. I feel like that is something subjective, because you can't necessarily prove it wrong. You could be like, oh, in my opinion, but it's not a good opinion. Or it's not a strong opinion, in my opinion. Kaido does not want to become the strongest ever. All he wants to do is die, which is not qualities of his fruit. His fruits are Uo Uo no Mi Marosuryu, which is one of the strongest fruits. Now, to get back to what I'm saying, if you awaken your Zoan and it matches your personality, you will get smoke around you. But if you get a fruit that does not match you, there will be no smoke. See, bro, I feel like that's such BS. Because you know what my line of thinking for this is? Real quick, shout out to Sid. W Sid, hey man, happy birthday. I know it's not much. Bro, any amount shows that you support and you care, bro. Thank you so much, Sid. Thank you, bro. Also, I like that profile picture. Good manga. I read it through. Thank you. Shout out to Sid. Look, guys. My take on like this whole smoke around the characters thing, I feel like this guy, who was it? You Ain't Funny. I feel like he was like, okay, let's find something about like the Zoan awakenings. What do they have in common? Oh shit, Lucci has the clouds. Let's look at every character that has a Zoan awakening. Let's see if they have clouds. And he noticed that Kaido would have been one of the first ones that people would question. They'd be like, hey, your theory doesn't make sense because Kaido doesn't have clouds around his body. So what does he say? Oh, it doesn't match him. And he would say that the fruit doesn't match him because that's something subjective. That's something where like it's an opinion. It's his opinion that it doesn't like his fruit doesn't fit him, so you can't necessarily prove his theory wrong. I don't really agree with this theory. What do you guys think? 1 to 10. If Emu's a national treasure, then what is the giant straw hat? I think that used to be the hat of Joy Boy. Say it with me now. It's just character design. Yo, Parth, thank you, bro. Kaido was climbing the ladder like the koi climbing the waterfall. That's a great one. Thank you, Reg. Which theory did you like the most today? We're only like 3 theories down. I guess it would be the Emu is Parvati one, but we haven't done that many theories yet. We're only on like our 3rd theory. All right, well that one, 5.5. Let's go on to this one though. How Blackbeard got the Gura Gura no Mi. This was posted by Aaron. I just rewatched the episode where Blackbeard gets the Gura Gura no Mi, and I get an idea on how the process of stealing the devil fruit works. I feel like this is not anything mind-blowing or that someone hasn't thought about yet, but since I've never heard anyone explain it like this, I'm here to see what you guys have to say. There's a reason that they covered Whitebeard, obviously, but all I've ever heard people talking about was that he was hiding instead of thinking about covering him as something that's necessary to steal the fruit. As Blackbeard is darkness, wouldn't it be safe to say that he can travel through it? If Whitebeard is covered in darkness, maybe Blackbeard, did I say Whitebeard? Wait, if Whitebeard is covered in darkness, maybe Blackbeard can become one with him and extract what he wants with his power. As for how he is able to tolerate it, maybe he's just retaining the power instead of liberating it as he usually does. Yo, Ben, thank you, bro. How do we feel about this, guys? My thing about like the Blackbeard situation, I always go back and forth. I feel like there's a clear reason. There has to be a deep reason why Blackbeard was targeting the Yami Yami no Mi. But the thing is like, Blackbeard can target the Yami Yami no Mi because it's a special fruit. But the reason that it's special has nothing to do with having multiple fruits. Like, it could be special for a different reason. Because like one thing I take into account is like, when Blackbeard got the Gura Gura no Mi, Marco said Blackbeard's body is weird. That's how he probably got the fruit. Blackbeard didn't get the Yami Yami until he already left. Like he killed Thatch and immediately left the crew. So like Marco didn't get to learn about Blackbeard's weird body. That just doesn't make sense. Think about it. Blackbeard was on the ship with Marco, Thatch, everybody. Blackbeard kills Thatch and immediately leaves the ship. If eating the Yami Yami no Mi made Blackbeard have a weird body, how would Marco know that? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Can Oda create a way where the Yami Yami no Mi is the reason why he has multiple fruits? Sure, he could probably create a way, but I don't know if he will take that route. What do you guys think about this theory? What about the devil fruit nullification that sometimes, or that's something special we've never seen from a devil fruit? That could be the reason why the fruit's so good. Yeah, I don't think the Yami Yami no Mi being special has to do with the concept of eating multiple fruits. I'd probably bet against that. What if after covering Whitebeard, Blackbeard was giving him gawk gawk? Y'all are insane. It has been mentioned multiple times that Blackbeard has a weird body. I wouldn't say as a kid. The thing about the one as a kid, they didn't necessarily attribute to Blackbeard never sleeping to him having a weird body. That was not necessarily intertwined. And another thing is like, we know people from snow countries never sleep. So I wouldn't necessarily attribute Blackbeard never sleeping to him being a weird body because he's from a snow country. Because then wouldn't that mean everyone from snow countries can have multiple devil fruits? I don't think that would be the route Oda would take. Shout out to my boy Matt. Is it Decaro? Shout out to my boy Matt. BDA gift for my dude. Looking forward to seeing how Egghead pans out. Will always be thirsting for my Frankie content. Have a great day. Shouts out. Can we get a W, Matt? We need a W, Matt. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you, gang. Hey, if you're looking forward to see how Egghead pans out, you're gonna fucking love my next video. Yo, next video, bro, I'ma pop my shit. I'ma be in my bag, bro. DeCaro, okay, DeCaro, Matt DeCaro. Bro, I'm gonna be in my bag next video. You're gonna love next video. It's perfect that you mentioned that. Cause I'm telling you, next video, I'm gonna serve you up, bro. It's gonna be one of those videos, or like, there's so much to take in that you have to kind of pause for a second and rewatch it. I'm gonna be in my bag. I'm gonna be in my bag, because trust me, we've already been taking like a few W's from Egghead already. We called Kizaru showing up. We called Vegapunk being an egg-headed man. We called the whole moon space theme. We called that. We also called the Vegapunk being related or connected to Dragon. We're gonna be in our bag, bro. Because I got a bunch of other things that I want to talk about when it comes to Egghead Island. Not even like Egghead Island per se, but the Egghead Island arc. Because then you also got to think of like Blackbeard versus Law. Like that is technically that's technically the Egghead Island arc. I got you, bro. Thank you so much to my boy Matt, bro. Did you notice that when Stussy named the Seraphim control hierarchy, it was called... What was it called? You left me on a cliffhanger. Your next video coming tomorrow? My next video is either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I was supposed to upload it tomorrow, but shit, I got some things coming up today. Type shit. Got you all hyped? I got you, bro. Pacifista authority, and in 1058 Kuma literally tells Dragon, I'm yours to command. Yeah, so the interesting thing is like, we're like, bro, I'm gonna say we, because I know you guys understand my reasoning when you guys watch my streams and my videos. We knew Vegapunk was gonna be connected to Dragon. I've talked about that at least like several different videos, especially I think it was the Vegapunk video. I really dove into the topic on why he was gonna have to be related to Dragon, which came to fruition. It came true. And this is like, if he has that connection to Dragon, surely he would give Dragon some authority over Seraphim. Surely he would give Dragon authority over Seraphim, just like how he gave Dragon authority over Pacifista. The reason why Kuma, Pacifistas, whatever, were doing what they were doing on Sabaody and then guarding the ship and all that shit is because Vegapunk was already connected to Dragon, so why wouldn't he give Dragon control over them? That's my take on it. So Dragon might show up to Egghead and stop the Seraphim. He could. You know, one other thing that no one's really talking about is like, there's ships that are going missing, right guys? There's ships that are going missing. The Cypher Pole ships, they go to Egghead and they don't make it back to Marijua. Who's doing that? I want you guys to think about the Punk Hazard arc. Ships were going to ships with kids, they were going to Punk Hazard, and those kids were not returning back. Those ships, there was problems with the ships. Who was stopping that? Virgo. Who's Virgo in the Punk Hazard arc? He was a man deeply connected to the dark underworld, to the dark side of One Piece, helping the scholar of Punk Hazard. So I think Oda might try to do a little curveball where Egghead is similar, and we're gonna have, you know, Virgo to Caesar Clown, and it's gonna be like Dragon to Vegapunk. So maybe Dragon himself is using wind powers and he's knocking out the Cypher Pole ships before they could go to Marijua. Or maybe the Revs themselves, maybe one of the Revs, they're the ones that's knocking out the ships that are meant to go back to Marijua, and it's gonna be a cool little parallel. Dragon's helping Vegapunk like how Virgo was helping Caesar. Or Shanks. I feel like Shanks would probably I feel like Shanks would be a kind of character that would like Vegapunk. Hello, I am under the water. Please help me. What? Are we gonna finally see Kizaru crushed by Luffy? I don't even think Luffy has to fight Kizaru. Like, I can honestly see someone like Zoro like, yo, Zoro could pull up like, yo, Luffy, let me take this. And then Zoro gets super injured. The fight for some reason gets interrupted, and then Zoro goes into the next arc really wounded and nerfed. Then the arc after next arc, Zoro's super strong again. Let's go into the next theory though. This theory, I would say, man, I've been rating these theories kind of low. I feel bad. I would say it's like a 5. So this next theory is called Seraphims are clone of the warlords with their original devil fruit powers in hockey. It's posted by Alex007. Okay, so basically, as the title states, Seraphim are literal clones with the DNA of the copied warlords, meaning they are basically the same strength as a younger version of the original, except they are also mixed with Lunarian DNA. So basically, except, I think he meant to say except, or basically expect. So basically expect all of the warlords to have their original devil fruit powers, and the ones without devil fruit abilities will have new ones, like how we see Jinbei's Seraphim with the swim fruit. Also expect them to have their original haki, so any other them, I think he worded this wrong. Also expect them to also have their original haki. So any other them who have conkers will again have conkers. As we've seen, they have similar fighting styles, like Seraphim Mihawk using a large sword. We also got information that the Seraphim are still children and not yet at their full strength, so expect them to get much stronger over time. I'd expect the fully grown Seraphim to reach Yonko level. Oh my god, this post is off the rails. Lunarian DNA is no joke, and giving that DNA to already strong characters will make them extremely powerful. Just imagine fully grown Mihawk with Lunarian DNA and a devil fruit that goes well with his fighting style. You are looking easily the strongest character in OP history. So please do not underestimate. Okay, so this theory, I feel like this isn't really even a theory. I feel like this post is literally like, yo, expect this, expect this, expect this, expect this. There was only like one thing in this post that was like some form of reasoning, and it was when this guy said that all the warlords have their original devil fruit powers, and the ones without devil fruit abilities will have new ones, like we've seen Jinbei Seraphim with the swim fruit. See, the problem with this is, like, just because Jinbei was a warlord without a devil fruit and his Seraphim was given a devil fruit, that doesn't necessarily confirm that every other warlord without a devil fruit could be given a devil fruit. It might hint that, but it definitely doesn't confirm it. So when you word a theory saying basically expect, it seems kind of pushy. Also, he said expect them to have their original haki, and if they have conkers, their Seraphim will have conkers. And his reasoning for that is because they have similar fighting styles. Like he said, Seraphim Mihawk will use a large sword. So since Seraphim Mihawk uses a large sword, that means that Seraphim Mihawk will have conkers? I don't really understand the correlation at all. What do you guys think about this one? I'm Sanji, and I think I am Joyboy, and I think Sanji having Quake Fruits OP. Like, yeah, guys, like the stream. Everyone watching the stream, make sure to drop a like on the stream. Every single person watching. I don't really see the correlation here. I feel like this guy kind of said, expect this, expect this, expect this. Then he's like, expect this random reason. Expect this. Saying that Seraphim Mihawk is going to be the strongest character in the series is wild. There's going to have to be some form of like a drawback with the Seraphim. Probably like they don't have like AI learning. Like Seraphim, I feel like one flaw that they're going to have is like they don't adapt mid-fight. Since they're like encoded in a way, they're not gonna be able to like adapt mid-fight like how a human would. Maybe they won't have the power of like creativity. Like if there's a really good skilled fighter in One Piece in a battle, he'll be creative and think of how to counter something, right? Zoro figured out how to counter things. Luffy figured out how to counter things mid-fight. Maybe the Seraphim won't have that ability to counter. Yeah, I don't know about this one. So, let me see. Elbath Fable versus Truth. The latest chapter, I believe, gives us clear theme to expect in the Elbaf arc. Usopp has been long considered to have his arc on Elbaf, and the literature from Ohara being there now gives Usopp the proper motivation. I don't really understand that. Why would books from Ohara give Usopp motivation? I feel like books from Ohara would give Robin motivation. Usopp doesn't care about books. When has Usopp ever cared about history? Does anyone know a moment where Usopp cared about history? I can't think of one. But let's see what else he says. Usopp has through most of his life has been a liar, but now is being told that the world government had pulled off the greatest lie of all, and that the true past was more fascinating than any lie he could make. Why didn't he speak up by now? I feel like something is way more motivating than like books is the whole idea of the giants. When you look at Little Garden, he promised those giants, he's like, yo, I'm gonna go to Elbaf. That's gonna be way more motivating than like books. And then I don't remember, I just reread this not too long ago, but I don't really remember if, oh yeah, he did. Usopp had a deep connection with Kashi, what were their names? Kashi and Domo? Or Onyo? Kashi and Onyo? Something similar to that. He had a connection with them on Enies Lobby. Remember those giants? They were like, yo, we're from Elbaf. And then Usopp told them, oh, those guys that were leading the giant pirates, the Elbaf giant pirate crew, they're actually on fucking Little Garden. I think all of those things are way more motivating than like history. What do you guys think? Shouts out to my boy, One Pizza. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, Pass the Blunt. Thank you, Shroofy. Kashi and Oimo, yeah. Thank you, Cyvero. Thank you. What do we rate this theory, guys? What do we rate it? Like, I see the direction he's going. Like, I see where he's going with it, but I feel like the whole history thing, the whole knowledge, the whole lies, that'll be more of like Robin's forte. Preserving the truth is a perfect motivation for the liar Usopp to rise and be the brave warrior. See, look. Yo, Baba Yaga, thank you, bro. Chief Newbie, thank you. Speeches, appreciate you, bro. I'm not 33. I am not over the age of 27. Okay, we're not doing this 30 shit. So look, my takeaway from this theory, I'd probably give it like a 6. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. I think like if we're gonna talk about Usopp's character of being a liar, that'll be much more fitting for Loki, because we know Loki is the Prince of Elbaf, right? Loki is the Prince of Elbaf. We learned that, I think, in I want to say, I can't remember if it was like Punk Hazard or Thriller Bark, or like from Whole Cake Island. Regardless, whenever we learn that, Loki is gonna be the Prince of Elbaf, and if you look up Loki in real life, he's like symbolic of being a liar and a trickster. I feel like that'll play much more into the role of Usopp versus like learning that the world pulled off a lie or something. Like, again, this isn't a bad idea, but I don't think Oda will take that route. You know what I mean? Do you think Stussy's one of the Vegapunk clones? No, I don't think so. That'd be pretty cool, but I don't think so. I've been meaning to look into Stussy because like, she has some form of truth. There's some kind of truth with Stussy. By the way, guys, my hair's looking really sloppy because I was trying that part and shit, like I was telling y'all, trying to like actually part my hair down the middle type shit, like this. But my hair's still trying to get used to it. I still don't really know how I feel about it either. I don't really know, because first of all, I need a haircut. Step 1, haircut. I'll give this theory a 6 out of 10. How old are you, bro? Y'all gotta figure it out for yourselves, man. Sid says who? Sid says who? Says who? Sid. Hey, and one thing I'm planning, y'all, when like I get my hair like down, parted down the middle, like officially, I'm gonna dye like one half of my hair white, like straight, like the whole half, and just leave the other half black, bro. Half of my hair is gonna be like platinum white, bro. All right, I'm not 24. How are you gonna figure it out? Figure it out, bro. Nah, cause like for real, I'm gonna keep my hair and beard like you, bro. You don't gotta be like me, be like you. Usopp doesn't give a fuck about history. That's what I'm saying. And bandana with that part would be nice. Hey, speeches, you gotta. Hey, speeches. Hey, no homo, but you gotta riz me up, bro. You gotta teach me how to be the skate riz god, bro. I need lessons, bro. Man, I remember like being in middle school and elementary school. I was skating every day, bro. I didn't even think about this being. Is this technically the speeches cut? The speeches, do you have the part down the middle? I said it way back. Well, why don't you remember? Is very looking. Wait. Evil is a very old looking 8-year-old. What? Dr. Korea's married to Vegapunk. That's I love that actually. Who said that? Just the guy said Dr. Korea is married to Vegapunk. Mind blown. I usually do, but my favorite beanie flattens my hair. Bro, I feel like my hair is long enough that I could do like all types of styles. Like I got some length, bro. Like y'all might not be able to tell, but I got that length, bro. Pause. I got that length, bro. See? I feel like my hair is long enough. It's just like the problem is like one side's like longer than the other. I think it's this side that's like way longer than the other. Cause like how I used to get my hair cut. Alright, anyways. Give us a hint. It's below 27. You can't do that shit with puffy thick hair? You probably could if you really wanted to. Why are they divorced? Bro, Dr. Korea divorced Vegapunk. That's crazy. Alright, let's see this next theory. Tits. This is what we're starting with. Okay, the start of this theory is by a man named Tits of Fury. Amazing name, bro. Tits of Fury. Oh, I forgot to check my LEDs real quick. One second, chat. One second, chat. One second. You know what, bro? Fuck it, bro. I was trying to, bro. I don't know what's up with my LEDs, y'all, but like for some reason, like a lot of the time they refuse to be like protruding a color if they're not plugged in. And then like even if I plug them in, they'll still not, like it don't only, it's so weird. The only color it does besides red, or I'm sorry, my mind is all over the place. If my LEDs are plugged in, they only do red. I have to unplug them to do a different color, but then if I unplug them, they die. It's so fucking dumb. Where do we leave off at? I still think Koreha is Captain John's mother. What would that mean for the story? Do you think One Piece is becoming a bit too overwhelming because of the fast pacing? I don't think it's fast pacing. I think like we don't know how to properly gauge the pacing of One Piece when we are reading weekly. Like if you're reading any arc weekly, any arc, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is so slow. And then as soon as the arc goes to end, you're like, oh my god, Oda's rushing the finishing of the finale of the arc. People do that with every arc. They did that with Punk Hazard. They did that with Dressrosa. They did that with Wano. Remember Wano? Every single week, people were saying, oh my god, Oda's dragging out Wano. Get us out of Wano. And then as soon as Wano was ending, oh my god, Oda's rushing. It's just like, I promise, like these like issues with pacing in One Piece, they're like, they diminish, they like vanish when you binge read. Like it's paced perfectly because that's what Oda's writing for. Oda's writing for the binge read. Oda's writing for the volumes. He's not writing for the weekly. Yo, Mercs, was good, bro? Thank you. Yo, just wanted to say you do such an awesome job with these theories and videos. Keep it up, man. Hope you have a great day. Hey, Shizatsu, thank you so much, bro. I hope you have a better day, bro. Thank you so much, homie. That's my take on the pacing situation. If you think the One Piece pacing is bad, bro, go watch the anime. It's horrible. Anyways, let's get back on topic. Tits of Fury, I have a theory. I have not looked it up if it exists anywhere, but what are the chances of Blackbeard being one of Vegapunk's bodies originally gone rogue? This could support why Luffy and Zoro referred to Teach as they/them. Buggy mentioned Blackbeard doesn't sleep at the time. Not that it's been mentioned multiple times. Vegapunk has a body that sleeps for him. Vegapunk mentioned the bodies have shared knowledge, they just store it, and Blackbeard, since he's not within the range of a big brain, doesn't have access to prior knowledge after leaving, yet still having enough. Having 2 devil fruits possibly proven by Vegapunk, since after the brain fruit then proceeded to see if he created another body, if he created another body of his, would another devil fruit be possible? Scientists IRL have minimum knowledge regarding black holes, and the Yami Yama to me has a... Okay, so again, I feel like this is one of like those Blackbeard theories that are like taking a bunch of like little things and trying to like put it into one, but like when you pull out the microscope and you look at each individual point, you realize it doesn't make up the bigger picture that the person's trying to depict. So like for an example, this guy's overall message is that Blackbeard is going to be one of Vegapunk's bodies, and one of the reasons he used is that Buggy mentioned Blackbeard doesn't sleep. But if we pull out the microscope, you learn chapter 966, I think, Buggy and Shanks are saying, yo, Blackbeard never sleeps, he was born that way, he's a weirdo, he's a monster. If you look back to Drum Island arc, Luffy told Sanji that people from snow countries never sleep. Luffy's the second side of the coin to Blackbeard, and he probably learned that from Shanks, in all honesty. Think about it, because Shanks was in that predicament with Blackbeard. So if Buggy told Shanks, yo Shanks, that kid over there, Blackbeard, never sleeps, Shanks was probably like, that's weird, let me look into that. Shanks grows up, learns that people from snow countries never sleeps, passed it down to Luffy. So Oda's trying to insinuate that Blackbeard is from a snow country, not that like Blackbeard doesn't sleep because he's a body of Vegapunk. I think him being a body of Vegapunk is like the option like L, option M, JKLMNOP, right? The option A is him being from a snow country. Then this guy also says like why Luffy and Zoro refer to Teach as they/them. I don't really understand why that has to connect with being a body of Vegapunk. Cause didn't they like refer to the first Vegapunk as like a girl? Overall, like I like the overall message. I like the overall message that Vegapunk is connected to Blackbeard. I like that message. I do. I just don't like these reasons. The last one here, having 2 devil fruits possibly proven by Vegapunk, that's just pure speculation. Vegapunk hasn't done any like the devil fruit shit. You know what I mean? Yo, Mahesh, thank you, bro. Hey, Uncle Snacks, thank you so much, bro. Take it easy, man. Stay safe, bro. Everybody watching the stream, make sure to drop a like on the stream. All in all, I like the message. I like the message of Vegapunk being connected to Blackbeard. I just don't like these reasons. The they them one doesn't really make sense. We know that Oda's alluding to Blackbeard being from a snow country. The shared knowledge is, I feel like that's kind of random. And then the having 2 devil fruits, that's just pure speculation. Vegapunk never did that. I'm not gonna leave a rating. I'm gonna leave an N/A, not applicable. What do you guys think? 1 to 10, what do you guys think? That's why I think he ate the Cerebus fruit. He's a they, or he's a them. I mean, My boy Six Path Riot, aka Caleb, with the 20. Yo, it's Caleb Subversion. Happy birthday to my favorite One Piece streamer and theorist. Truly a fucking GOAT in this community. Hope you have a great day, my guy. Thank you so much to my man Caleb. We need a W, Caleb, bro. Caleb, you're the motherfucking GOAT. You're the GOAT, Caleb. You are the GOAT. W fucking Caleb, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Everybody's sliding through and just streaming, or not streaming, everyone's sliding through, hanging out, joining the Discord. By the way, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, join the Discord, sending theories, super chatting. Lots of goats in the community, bro. Lots of goats. I do it for the real ones, bro. I do this shit for the real ones, bro. The real theorists, the real supporters. This is long as shit. Oh no, I could probably do like 5 theories by the time I finish this one. All right, we're gonna have to save that for another stream. That's too much, bro. That was too much. Blackbeard is a declined Lunarian. Where's his wings and white hair? That'll explain why he has more fruits. If the entire point of Cerberus is to give you more persons in your body to attach several fruits to the Discord link's not working. Is it not working? Oh shit, the Discord link isn't working. What? Huh. Yo, who here knows why our Discord link is just not working? What? Oh, I put .com. Why did I put .com? What the fuck? It's been broken this whole time. No wonder people don't fucking join. They're like, yo, the link doesn't even work. Hold on, let me fix the link. Here, I'll copy it. Hey, Chief Newbie, appreciate you hanging. Yo. Chief Newbie, appreciate you hanging out, man. Take it easy, bro. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna pin Swizzles. Shout out to my boy Newbie, bro. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see. Coiling Dragons foreshadows One Piece. Bebe is a rat boy I found on the Coiling Dragon wiki, and y'all must hear me out after this piece of evidence. When Bebe become a demigod, similar to how the Luffy became a devil fruit user, he takes on a human form that resembles a skinny human with very bright skin, lively eyes, and wearing a straw hat. I got four strong points to make. Really? Wait. Where is Bebe? Like, wait. Who is Bebe? What? I think he's like throwing me in the mix here. Who is Bebe? Is this a movie? Bebe Coiling Dragon. Oh shit, he does wear a straw hat. Okay, I guess there's a, what is this, a movie? Or is this a game? What is Coiling Dragons? What is this? A game? There's a character named Bebe that has a straw hat. 1. Shanks connection and Bebe info. Linley, the person resembling Shanks, was searching for treasure. He found a young shadow mouse chewing on a piece of stone rubble and became one of the admirations he felt for the one who tamed another magical beast. Could relate to devil fruits. Linley cared for the rat and formed a bond of equals with the shadow mouse. Linley started feeding him over time and grew attached. Linley got ready to return to a place called Ernst Institute. Bebe instantly chased him, knowing it'll be a long time till he sees Linley again. Sun God Nika, Augusta, which would be Nika. I feel like he should have gave us like prep time. He should have gave us like a preparation, because I feel like he's throwing out all these things and I'm like, wait, what is this? What is Coiling Dragons? What is this? What is that? A movie? Yo, Anxiety, have a good one, bro. Hope you have a nice day, man. Don't get too wild, bro. Augusta has skin that was extremely white and wears a loose white robe, only revealing his musculature. He is from the Bula race, a very strange race of human-like personas, and is said to be very ambitious and indulges in all possible pleasures. Luffy and Kaido fight. Luffy and Kaido fight is a reference to the Azure Dragon and Augusta fight. The Azure Dragon is part of the four supreme divine beasts for Yonko, and was killed by the chief sovereign of light, Augusta. The Azure Dragon is a blue dragon that symbolizes strength and power, capable of enduring prolonged physical attacks, and it is said those standing face to face with it tend to freeze of pure fear. King's Haki, Conqueror's Haki, Divine Sparks Haki. Divine Sparks are natural gifts that give you hard bodies and nearly impossible to damage. That's cool. I don't know if this is necessarily a theory. What do you guys think about this? I don't think it's necessarily a theory. I feel like he's pointing out things that One Piece shares with Coiling Dragons, but like there's no future in this post. Like when you think of a One Piece theory, you're thinking of the future. Like I theorize this guy dies. I theorize this guy becomes stronger. You know, you're looking into the future. This one I feel like is kind of talking about things that already happened, and he's relating it to Coiling Dragons. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily a theory, but you could probably find things that are in Coiling Dragons and use it to create a theory for One Piece. Like whenever I'm looking at books, movies, and religions, and I'm like building a One Piece theory, like I'll look at all the things that One Piece shares with the religion or shares with the story, and then I'll look at things that the story has that One Piece doesn't, and then try to speculate if Oda will go in that direction, since there's so many similarities about One Piece and the religion already. This guy, I feel like he kind of put the foundation there. He put the foundation where it's like, yo, One Piece and this Coiling Dragons, they share like these 10 similarities, but he doesn't dive into like things that Coiling Dragons has that One Piece doesn't have yet, which is a missed opportunity. Coiling Dragons is a web novel. Coiling Dragon web novel series 2008, so it isn't tied to OP. Yo, Streets fam, appreciate it, homie. Yeah, so the chances are there's probably gonna be things from Coiling Dragons that isn't in One Piece that will happen in One Piece. If there's so many things that One Piece shares with Coiling Dragons, you know what I mean, guys? But he didn't really dive into the topic. One second, y'all. What do you guys think? 1 to 10. What do you think, chat? 1 to 10. Give me a rating, chat. What do you guys think? I'm gonna be giving away Payday 2 Steam code in an hour in the Evil Discord server. Yeah, guys, join the Discord server if you want to get Payday 2 for free. Your birthday was a few days ago. Hey, Saj gang, bro. It's all about the Saj. All right. Looks like kind of low numbers, but there was a high number. Who's pinging me in this chat? Oh shit, lots of happy birthdays. Appreciate everybody, bro. Appreciate y'all. Join the server if you guys haven't joined already, y'all. All right, so it looks like you guys were posting theories while... Holy shit, this is really long. Maybe we'll do it last or something. I kind of want to do like the small to medium sized theories. That way we could get as many theories as possible. This is a long ass one. I see like Grand Line. Was I like Earth, Wind, or Earth, or Fire, Water, Grass? Are you on some Pokemon shit? All right, let's look at this one. This is by Time Lord 22. Isn't this Brandon King? Brandon King, isn't this you? He says what dreams have to do with Blackbeard. I think devil fruits being related or revealed to be caused by dreams / desires. We could possibly figure out what the Yami Yami no Mi means in this context. Devil fruits are created by dreams, and Haki is created through will. Perhaps Blackbeard's Yami Yami no Mi was created because Blackbeard cannot go to sleep. So the fruit allows him to steal the dreams, fruits of others. And since he's stealing the dreams of others, I believe he's using these fruits to imitate Haki. Gura no Mi imitates conquerors. Not necessarily. No, I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. He said Gura no Mi imitates conquerors. That's not true, because the whole difference between conquerors and armament is that conquerors is about like dominating people's will, right? And armament's like sheer willpower. You can do emission, internal destruction, coding. Like that's the primary difference. Conquerors is overpowering someone's spirit and will. You know, you can make them do what you want. You can knock them unconscious, plus armament attributes. So I would say the closest thing is that Gura imitates armament, not that it imitates conquerors. And then he says, and Yami Yami no Mi imitates armament, and perhaps Pudding's fruit or third eye imitates observation. In this way, Blackbeard has no dreams nor his will of his own, and thusly literally pretending like he does as he has neither. What do you guys think, guys? My thing is like, again, the whole point of conquerors is that you get the concept of armament, then you add the concept, the idea of overpowering someone's will. That's the whole point of conquerors, right? You don't really overpower people's will with the Gura no Mi. As far as Blackbeard not having dreams, we know that he said he wanted to be Pirate King. It feels kind of weird for him to be like, oh, I'm pretending I want to be Pirate King. I don't actually have a dream. Seems kind of weird. I feel like Blackbeard's also way too calculated to not have a dream. Like, why would he be this calculated for no endgame? Doesn't that seem kind of weird? Maybe I could be misunderstanding the theory. There has to be something else to the whole devil fruit created by dreams and stuff. Seems outlandish. I gave my take on it. Look at my second to newest video about Luffy's dream. So he killed a crewmate and stole the fruit they found because he doesn't have a dream. Yeah, I guess that's another weird point. I think he said perhaps Yami Yami no Mi was created because Blackbeard cannot sleep. But didn't Blackbeard say that he read about the Yami Yami no Mi in the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia? That was like, I would assume he was a kid when he read about it, because Blackbeard joined the Whitebeard Pirates when he was 12, and he joined the Whitebeard Pirates in search of the Yami Yami no Mi, insinuating that Blackbeard was 12 years old or younger when he learned about the Yami Yami no Mi. And like a really big obstacle is we know that people from snow countries never sleep. In this post, he says that perhaps Blackbeard's Yami Yami no Mi was created because Blackbeard can't sleep, but we know that there's a whole country of people that can't sleep. That's what Luffy said. People from snow countries never sleep. Why would it be Blackbeard in specific that creates the Yami Yami no Mi during the same time they make a book about devil fruits, and it was because of him specifically that he never sleeps? It seems kind of weird. What do you guys think? Shouts out to my boy L. Happy B-Day. I'm thinking Vegapunk will call out Sarah from Blackbeard and say S octopus. Yo, L, I fucking love that. Thank you so much, L, bro. Appreciate the super chat. Can we get a L? Can we get a WL? The people that join the stream right now, they're gonna have no idea what WL means, but we need WLs in chat. Let them to try to figure out what WL means, bro. Shouts out to my boy L. Thank you so much, bro. Brandon King says, well, I meant Blackbeard or perhaps an ancestor. An ancestor, I suppose that's definitely more in speculative territory, because there's no real way to prove that Blackbeard had an ancestor that couldn't sleep and they were the one that created the Yami Yami no Mi. Seems a little weird, but this is like what I was saying like a few posts ago. I do like the message. I do like the message that Blackbeard understands the concepts of dreams, and I think that's gonna tie into why like devil fruits come from people's dreams and shit like that. Like people have a dream of a power, people have a dream of a fruit, and then you know, it comes to be. I think Blackbeard is gonna, in some way, he's gonna have his hand in that. Maybe if it's a fruit of his, or like he knows something, or him as a person. Like I think he himself will have some kind of idea when it comes to you know, people and their dreams and all that. I just don't know in what capacity. Shouts out to Brandon King for posting this. All right, so this one is by Miyobi. Seeming Paradise. I read this comment that mentioned in vision of Escoflone, or the, I can't fucking read today. I read this comment that mentioned that in vision of Escoflone, the Draconians that lived on Atlantis had advanced technology that was able to harness the power of thought and desire. Huh. I searched more, and they were able to not only create seemingly paradise, but an entire planet. They had wings and accidentally destroyed their home. Makes me think that this is how devil fruits were created. It would happen during the Void Century. In chapter 1066, Shaka mentions that the world government was developed. The world they know today was created. If the 20 kingdoms were able to obtain this technology of creating a seeming paradise, they could have easily used it against the ancient kingdom and have eliminated them to see the world. If Imu has this technology of creating a world, maybe this is how the One Piece world was created. Maybe that's how Imu can easily manage history and erase countries. Also makes me think of your theory, reality versus imagination. Definitely an interesting idea. Definitely an interesting idea. Morj's Wi-Fi. Are we acting up? Are we good, chat? Are we good, chat? So that's a good one. So one thing is, he said, if the 20 kingdoms were able to obtain this technology of creating seeming paradise, they could have easily used it against the ancient kingdom. Isn't Miyobi technically saying that the 20 kingdoms used the ancient weapon, or the ancient kingdom's weapons, to destroy the ancient kingdom? Isn't what this post is technically, isn't that what it's technically saying? Because again, Miyobi says in chapter 1066, Shaka mentions that the world government was developed, the world they knew today was created. If the 20 kingdoms were able to obtain this technology, meaning ancient kingdom technology, of creating a seeming paradise, they could have easily used it against the ancient kingdom and eliminated them. I guess he's saying that the 20 kingdoms used the ancient kingdom's technology against them. I don't know. I always felt like the ancient, you know what, my thoughts have always been that like the ancient kingdom were destroyed by the ancient weapons. When you think about Ohara, right, let's talk about the Ohara flashback, right? When Clover was going on this whole big tangent about the Void Century, the ancient kingdom, and the world government, one of the important things that Clover said was that you as in world government, you're not worried about us grabbing the ancient weapons and using them. You're worried about us knowing how to counter the ancient weapons. And the world government was shocked when he said that. The world government was shocked when he said that. I think this is Oda's way of insinuating that the world government, meaning 20 kingdoms, used the ancient weapons to destroy the world government, or to destroy the ancient kingdom, and now they don't want people to know how to counter the ancient weapons. Like, you guys get the logic, right? I forgot what chapter it was. Maybe I can pull it up for you guys real quick. Does anyone know? I think it was episode 277. I don't know what chapter that would have been. What chapter was Ohara flashback? I think it was like 390s. Oh, it was. Yeah. I think it was like 395. Let me show you guys. I think it was 395. Okay, so this is where it's at, right? The world government saying reading the poneglyph makes the possible revival of ancient weapons. It poses a danger to the world. Even if you do not have evil intent, others may come along who intend to take advantage of what you've learned. And now this is important, y'all gotta pay attention. Clover says, whatever lies in the past, if it is part of the history of humanity, then it should be accepted completely. If we confront everything that has happened, let me repeat that. If we confront everything that has happened without fear, we will be able to counter anything that will happen. I wonder about that. Isn't it convenient for you to disallow that? And look at the response right here in the middle of the tree. The question mark and the exclamation mark. I'm very certain Oda is insinuating the world government doesn't want Clover and people to know about the ancient weapons because they will quote unquote know what has happened and they will quote unquote know how to counter anything. And the world government doesn't like that, so they disallow it. I think Oda's heavily insinuating that the 20 kingdoms use the weapons against the great kingdom, against the ancient kingdom. That's why they don't want people to know why to counter it. You guys see what I'm saying? Obito, appreciate it. What's up, bro? You guys see that? You guys see the logic? Are y'all following me? You gotta read in between the lines, bro. What was the whole point of that tangent if it wasn't applicable? Like, it was just kind of a waste of like 2 pages. Maybe not 2 pages, it was a waste of a page. And like, why would we take everything that Clover said and we knew that it came out to be true and throw that one out the window? Because Clover was the first one that said 20 kingdoms came together and took out the ancient kingdom. He was the first one that said that. Then it was Doflamingo. I think Doflamingo was the second one that said that. I think he was the second. Doflamingo was either the second or the third, but everything Clover has been saying has come true. So how I rate this theory, I'm gonna have to look into it, the envision of Escaflowne, because that does seem very interesting, and I think most One Piece readers have thought of Atlantis when it comes to Laugh Tale, Ancient Kingdom, just One Piece. I think a lot of you guys have thought about Atlantis, so the fact that Atlantis had like the ability to harness thought and desire does seem pretty interesting. What was the next one? Man, I want to talk about this one. Can we talk about Strufi's? I think this is the highest rated post on the server. Look, this one has 23 W's. This one's 4, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4, 2, 6. But this post, if this is the God of the Rain I'll Cry, 23 W's, guys. And I actually have some more points because like when I read this post by Strufi, I was like in the middle of a reread, and like maybe like 150, 160 chapters after I read this, I was encountering like really interesting things that add to this theory. So, yo, Stepsis, what's up, bro? So let's talk about this theory, guys. If this is the God of the Rain, I'll cry. So Strufi starts this post by saying, this post will be the short / TLDR version of my newest theory. It essentially boils down to uncovering what the God of the Rain fruit is and who already ate the fruit. In this post, you will merely find the conclusions of the theory. If you want to follow along how those conclusions were reached and what I provide, you could check out the 3-page PDF file I have attached to this post down below. So let's cut to the chase. The fruit that represents the God of the Rain is currently known as the Yami Yami no Mi, and it is not even a human fruit model, but actually a mythical version of an octopus, a kraken made out of pure darkness of the deepest sea that swallows up everything and crushes it under infinite pressure. If that managed to spike your curiosity, please check my full theory and let's discuss. Which I guess I should have just pulled it up to begin with. Let's actually pull it up real quick. I'm telling y'all, this is actually a really good one. I'm trying to get OBS to recognize the window I'm trying to use. There we go. So let's see what he says. Through the combination of chapter 287 and 1044, we learn the existence of a so-called sun god Nika, which came in the form of a mythical Zoan devil fruit, previously disguised as a paramecia fruit with the fake name Goma Goma no Mi. We've also learned in chapter 1044 that Zoan fruits apparently have a will of their own, and that it's almost, a will of their own, and that is almost, a will of their own, and that it's almost as if the fruit itself is evading the government. That means that Zoan fruits, through unknown means, can almost act like they are choosing the path they are taking, and maybe even choose who ends up eating them, or at least lands in their proximity for the chance of being eaten. It's almost as if the fruit chooses its own user, not vice versa. And although one of the Godase is merely speculating about the fact the fruit is actively evading them, another one of the Godase states that it is a fact that all Zoan fruits have a will of their own, and that this one is carrying the name of a god, making it even more special. That means that while the intent of devil fruits is a mystery to them, the existence of a will in fruits is a fact. Now, if memory serves me right, there was only one other instance when a fruit got to this level of personification, an agenda of their own, if you want, and that was in chapter 440. Inarguably one of the most consequential fights of the whole story, Blackbeard admits that it was fate and that this ability chose him. This is the only other instance, again, as I remember at least, where a devil fruit was personified to the point of having their own agenda and the power to choose who eats it. If Blackbeard's Yami Yami no Mi, another one of the Zoan god fruits, is Blackbeard's Yami Yami no Mi another one of the Zoan god fruits disguised as something else? I argue yes. And if you read the title of this theory, you already know which one I believe it is. Blackbeard's Yami Yami no Mi may actually be the mythical Zoan fruit that carries the name of the god of the rain. Now you're probably wondering why in the world I believe that, if the god of the rain, or why I believe it's the god of the rain specifically and not the god of the forest or the god of the earth. I believe the darkness that the Yami Yami no Mi turns the user into doesn't just reflect any darkness, but actually the darkness of the deep sea. This would explain why it can disable the abilities of other fruit users like Sea Prism Stone. Now chat, this is a banger point. That is a banger point. I believe the darkness that the Yami Yami no Mi turns the user into doesn't reflect any type of darkness, but the darkness of the deep sea. This would explain why it disables the abilities of other users like Sea Prism Stone. Just, you can't tell me that's not a good point. You can't tell me that's not a good point. Why would the darkness fruit, a fruit of darkness, a Logia, stop people from using devil fruit powers, and then coincidentally the ocean, the sea, stops people from using powers? Seems a little weird, especially in recent chapters. Didn't they say that like Mother Nature itself is so against devil fruit users that it makes them weak to the sea? Why would the Yami Yami no Mi do that? Unless it was connected to the darkness of the sea. Yeah, and I don't know which chapter. I sent a chapter to, I think I sent it to Stroofy, or maybe I posted it in my reread channel. But there is actually, there was like multiple panels around the time of Fishman Island that kept alluding to like the deepest darkness is the sea, the deepest darkness is the ocean, the bottom of the ocean's the darkness, it's the abyss. It seemed like so like, why does Oda keep pointing that out? Yes, I get it, the bottom of the ocean's dark. Yeah, it's kind of like obvious, but I felt like reading Fishman Island, I was like, why is he putting so much attention to the darkness of the ocean? Why does he keep doing that unless it was like kind of important in some capacity? I think the likelihood that Yami Yami no Mi is connected to the darkness of the ocean is very likely. Stroofy's in his bag. Yo, happy birthday, bro. Got out of school early and finished all my exams. Yo, Annihilator, thank you so much, bro. I hope they went good. I hope they went good, bro. Hope you could just chill the rest of the day, man. I'm gonna upload this stream to my second channel as soon as I can when this stream ends, and then y'all could watch it if you guys weren't here the whole stream. I always upload my full streams to my second channel. I have a second channel. Look in the link in the description. Jay, appreciate it, bro. So let's continue on. But Blackbeard says his powers are based on gravity. There is no indication of it being related to water, I hear you say. But what if I told you one of his signature attacks does have relation to water? Oh, this is so fire. His signature move is called Korozu, which means black whirl and is read as darkness water. And it's the ability that cancels out devil fruit powers. With that, I think we can argue that Blackbeard's powers aren't based on gravity, but on the depths of the ocean. Mind blown. Mind blown. But that doesn't automatically make it a mythical Zoan fruit. That is still quite far-fetched, I guess. That's where the other weird properties of the Yami Yami no Mi come into play. It is classified as a Logia, but cannot turn the user intangible like any other Logia. It behaves differently from what you would usually expect of a Logia fruit. And I believe that this is not a Logia fruit at all, but actually a Zoan fruit. So now the only thing we would have left to do to figure out is what Zoan fruit it could possibly, which Zoan fruit could possibly represent the darkness of the deep sea. But thankfully Oda already did that for us. The beast that is lurking in the center of the current that sucks down everything is the Kraken. Guys, we gotta give credit where credit's due. We have to get credit. We have to give credit when credit is due. We have to give credit when credit is due. We have to. How do you argue against this? The only way you could really argue against this is like through speculation. Where like, oh, why speculate? And then you say something that you can't actually prove. There's no way to. This man is in his bag. I don't even think this theory's over. Yeah, it's not even over yet. But wait, there's more. Yes, I believe the Yami Yami no Mi is actually the mythical Zoan fruit of a Kraken made out of pure darkness that can suck in everything that comes too close to it and has the power to nullify devil fruits. Oda is trying his hardest to make us realize this truth about not only the Yami Yami no Mi, but also Blackbeard. A Kraken has 3 hearts and 8 arms, and the visual representation of that is on Blackbeard's flag. Blackbeard's flag. 3 skulls. 3 skulls, 8 bones. And look, it gets even better, chat. If you look at 8 bones at the top of the center with 3 heads, in the middle 8 arms of an octopus and its 3 hearts. You know Blackbeard's newest bounty, guys, 3,966,000,000 berries. 3 means san, 9 means ko, and then 9 again means ko, 6 means ro. San kokoro. You know what, chat, do you know what San Kokoro means? 3 hearts. Bro. There's literally no arguing that. How does a human being, bro? That is, bro, a lot of y'all like follow me on Twitter. I tweeted that and that shit went crazy. When I tweeted that, a bunch of people, like, people always do this when my tweets take off. They'll show me TikToks of people like reposting my shit. Bro, so many people were sending me it. People thought that shit was lit, bro. Like the fact that like 3,996,000,000 berries. Oda always does the number puns with bounties. He's done it with like fucking 15 different characters. You look at Blackbeard, San Kokoro, 3 hearts. This is theorizing at its finest. This is theorizing at its finest, bro. This is how you theorize, bro. Also, I want to pull up this picture for you guys, right? You guys see this right here in case you didn't listen to that earlier? Korozu means black world. The kanji reads as darkness water. Like, Oda's literally telling us that the Yami Yami no Mi is deeply connected to the water, which explains why he nullifies fruits. This is one of the best things I've ever fucking read. Y'all, bro, y'all ever seen that meme of like LeBron and the LeBron and Wade meme? Y'all ever see that meme, bro? I can't believe I'm using Microsoft Edge. This is me and Stroofy, bro. This is me and Stroofy, bro. This is me and Stroofy. Bro, which one is Stroofy? Which one's me? I feel like, okay, in this context, I have to be Wade, bro. I passed LeBron. I made the pass to LeBron. I'm Wade, and you just see Stroofy in the back just dunking that bitch, just whoosh, fucking dunk, bro. Let's get a rating, bro. Let's get a rating. Call me biased, but that is a 10 out of 10. That is a 10 out of 10. That is a 10 out of 10. This, bro, the One Piece theory gods, they know this is that shit, bro. Cause I've been in a theory game way longer than I was doing YouTube, bro. If you send this to fucking Marco the Phoenix, because I think he's an OG, he would respect this. If you send this to Alpha Too Late, he would respect this, bro. This is how you theorize, bro. And even like growing up as a kid, bro, in elementary school, I was a huge fan of Naruto. I was always watching it on Cartoon Network. I was a big Sasuke fan, and I would literally go on YouTube when YouTube was like first starting up, and I would look up Naruto theories, bro. This is how you anime theorize, bro. Anime theorists, bro. Anime theories. This is how you do it, bro. This is how you do it, bro. It's too good, bro. It's too good, bro. It's too good. I'm gonna have to make a third Blackbeard's the Octopus video. I'm gonna have to make a third one. Or did I already make 3? I lost count, bro. I lost count. And you know what? The only reason I keep making Blackbeard is an Octopus videos is because there's so many details that keep coming to light that just build and build and build. Fucking amazing, bro. When there were fake theories, I don't think I actually saw those, bro. TLDR Swizzles, Blackbeard has an attack called Korozu, which means darkness water, and that would explain why, just like the ocean, just like the sea, Blackbeard's darkness nullifies devil fruits. And a few other reasons, like the fact that Zoan fruits have a will of their own, and the only other time we've seen a fruit choose somebody was Blackbeard. He said that the fruit chose him. This is alluding that Blackbeard has a Zoan fruit that has some kind of deal with water. We know that Luffy's the god of the sun. Knowing how Blackbeard is such a big figure in One Piece, he's been so notorious. He's supposed to be like the ultimate battle for the Pirate King. Of course, like, why would, like, if there's gonna be the 4 gods in One Piece, sun, earth, force, rain, just give Blackbeard one of them. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to give it to him? Wouldn't it be kind of weird if he didn't have one and you gave one to, like, why would Vivi be one of the gods of One Piece and not Blackbeard? That just seems so weird. But you have that. And it seems like I forgot the reasoning that led up to the Kraken, but he says the only thing you got to figure out what Zoan could represent darkness in the deep sea, and then Oda already used the Kraken in One Piece as representation for darkness in the deep sea. And then with Blackbeard's bounty, 3,996,000,000, that is a number pun of San Kokoro, which means 3 hearts. Truly a banger theory, bro. Truly a banger theory. And darkness equals Octopus Inc. I 100% agree. I forgot which video I made a point of that in. It might have been my first one. 10 out of 10 theory, Stroofy. 10 out of 10 theory, bro. Stroofy was in his bag. See, bro, when I love One Piece theories the most, bro, the theories I love the most, bro, are the ones that get me hyped, bro. I love the theories that just have me thinking, bro. I live for the good theories, bro. Stroofy, I don't think you could top it. Who gave this an L? Luffy gave his own. This man gave his own theory an L. Why don't you like it? Stroofy, there's no way you don't like. This is genuinely a good idea. All right. This one has 5 likes. Let's look at this one. He was actually in chat earlier. Yo, Mercs, are you still in chat? Sensei guy, I 100% agree. Yo, Sifu, thank you so much for the 2, bro. Appreciate you being here, gang. Thank you, bro. No one voted L because it's genuinely good. Like, I'm telling you, with this post, you would literally have to go out of your way to really disagree. Like, you would have to go out of your way. Like, and I'm not necessarily forcing people to agree. I'm not trying to force people, oh, it's confirmed. It's just very difficult to argue. You could join the Discord. It's pinned in the stream chat. All right, let's go on to the next one. This one looked interesting. So shout out to Merx, he made this post. It's called Blackbeard Will Take Pudding's Third Eye. So he says, so I haven't been here in a while. I've been doing my own shit, but I've come up with a theory on with Pudding and Blackbeard. So we know Blackbeard's Yami fruit is probably responsible for taking fruits. Well, in this case, since we don't know much about the Yami, still let's assume it can take other stuff. I'm bringing this point because I don't think Pudding will end up reading the Poneglyph for Blackbeard. So as an evil says, Blackbeard is 3 Siddhas and could read the 4 Vedas. I think Blackbeard might end up taking her third eye and he'll end up being able to read Poneglyphs. That's wild. You know, I don't want to go off topic from this post, but this has kind of made me think of Alabasta. Think of Blackbeard as Crocodile and Robin as Pudding. Both Robin and Pudding were able to read Poneglyphs, and both Crocodile and Blackbeard are gonna make those people read the Poneglyphs for them. And if you remember in Alabasta, Robin lied. Robin lied to Crocodile about what the Poneglyph said. She was like, oh, the history had this kingdom during this age, telling him a whole bunch of BS. And he's like, no, I want to learn about Pluton. Where's Pluton? And Robin's like, it's not here. And then he stabs her or whatever. What if she does the same thing? What if Blackbeard's like, yo, read this Poneglyph? And she's like, it doesn't say what you want, Blackbeard. And then he like stabs her to kind of like parallel Crocodile Robin with Blackbeard Pudding. I think that's actually a good thing to consider. But anyways, he says, this might be reaching, but we know Blackbeard has a weird body since he's represented by the number 3. He's who else is represented by 3 and has a weird body. The 3-eyed tribe. So let's say Blackbeard's part of the 3-eyed tribe. So where is his third eye? Maybe since he's a D, his eye's closed. And because D is half of a circle, aka closed eye. Oh, you're kind of okay. He's kind of going off the rails here. Let's rewind that sentence real quick. The 3-eyed tribe. So let's say Blackbeard's a part of the 3-eyed tribe. So where is his third eye? Maybe since he's a D, his eye is closed because D is half of a circle, aka closed eye. Okay, he's going a little off the rails here, but let's see where he goes with this. So there might be no eye in there, but just an open socket on his forehead, and Blackbeard and Pudding is the key to activating his powers to read the Poneglyphs. To add on the weird part of his body, maybe Marco saw his eye socket because there is nothing else that we see visible that is weird. Also to add on the D part, maybe he acts very strange for being a Will of D, so maybe, or so this might add on to the 3-eyed. I don't know. He kind of went off the rails a little bit with the whole like, oh, D, he's a part of that. Okay, first of all, saying that the D is like representation of a half closed eye, or no, he said closed eye. Saying it's a representation of a closed eye is arguable. It's arguable. But then he talks about maybe he has an eye socket with no eye. That's just pure speculation. I'll be honest, I don't really like his point where he said that Blackbeard, maybe he has a weird body because he has an he has an eye socket without an eye. We don't know that to be true. He said because there's nothing else visible about Blackbeard that's weird. But there's a huge flaw in that. We don't even see an eye socket on him to begin with. So when Merc says like, oh, maybe it's the eye socket because nothing we see about Blackbeard shows him having a weird body, my question is like, how is that true if we don't even see a socket on his forehead? It kind of like he brought something up that goes like against his line of thinking. But again, this is kind of funny. This is another one of those theories where like I really don't agree with the reasoning, but like the title, like the message of the theory, I kind of like. Like I kind of like the concept of Blackbeard taking her eye, or like what I was saying before, maybe Blackbeard uses pudding to read a poneglyph, like how Crocodile used Robin. I don't know. This one's not even a fucking theory. I think we read this one last stream. Let me see if I can find with a few upvotes. Why I think Yami Yami no Mi is 100% a mythical zone. I wonder if this is similar to what what's his name was saying, Shrufi. I reread Water 7, Blackbeard mentioned Ace, possible, of their own. Blackbeard said Yami is a rarity among a lot of reasons. Possible, there's only reason to go out there, so it's a possible, any going to be rarer than another. Yami is mythical zone without powers. Yeah, this one wasn't too much of a theory. Yo, L, shouts out to my boy L with another super. It's better if Shanks or Thatch stab the eye. Wait, what do you mean by that? It's better if Shanks or Thatch stab the eye. What do you mean by that, bro? Thank you for the super chat, L. Appreciate you being here, bro. Hey, is it Nazir? Thank you, bro. Stroofy really did kill it, bro. Stroofy was in his bag, bro. Three equals, what is that? San, 9, ko, or ku, kya, sanya kokoro. Does that even mean anything? Sunboy, the thing with Gorowase, which is, in case you guys don't know, Gorowase, that's number puns. In Japanese culture, they do number puns all the time. It's not like a One Piece thing. It's not a Naruto thing. Like, dude, they do number puns in Japan a lot. It's not like America where we don't do number puns, actually, because there's no way to like make a. Well, actually, we might have a number pun here and there, but look, besides the point, Japan, they have a lot of number puns, right? The thing is like, when you go to make a number pun, there's sometimes if the number's long enough, you can make multiple different phrases and multiple different words. But if you use the 3996 for Blackbeard's new bounty, the only, like, out of the words that you could do, the only one that would really make sense is 3 hearts. No other context of san kokoro or like other syllables those numbers would make sense. The only one that would make sense is like 3 hearts, because that's like a logical phrase. And like, especially when you consider the idea of like, you know, the one and only doing the Blackbeard's octopus shit, it makes sense, bro. Hey, Monkey D Smoker, thank you so much, bro. Anoxy, what's up, bro? Fukuru Kuju with the 3rd eye, bug possibility, but Blackbeard nah. Fukuru Kuju's so out of the story. I don't see Oda ever using Fukuru Kuju to any extent. I don't think he gives a fuck about Fukuru Kuju. Okay, so this one has 6 upvotes. I don't know how long this is, but let's check it out. So this one, apparently, God Usopp is Ancient Weapon Uranus, posted by Reese Lucas. He says, yes, this sounds ridiculous, but I just watched the theory of this and I wanted to spread it around. Here are the main points defending the theory. The god Uranus in Greek mythology had the power of premonitions. Usopp's lies become reality. Let me pull out premonitions real quick. Isn't that like future sight? A strong feeling that something's about to happen. I would not call Usopp's lying a premonition. By definition, I would not consider Usopp's lying a premonition. I don't think Usopp's getting a big feeling that something's gonna happen. He's not having future sight. He's literally just lying. It's not the same thing. But let's see what else he says. Uranus controls the weather. Usopp created Nami's climate tax, which can control the weather, and we've never questioned how he did that. Uranus is the Greek personification of heaven/sea panel. Uranus's wife was Gaia the Earth. Usopp's only other girl is Kaya, which may intentionally rhyme with Gaia. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, bro. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Uranus' wife was Gaia. Usopp's only girl is Kaya, which may intentionally rhyme with Gaia. No. 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 Giants in Greek mythology are created by Uranus' blood. Usopp ties with giants. Oh, come on. Who made this theory, bro? L, bro. Giants in Greek mythology are created by Uranus's blood. Usopps are tied with giants. Bro, there could be something in Elbaf that fits all of these this criteria better than Usopp. There could be something in Elbaf that's quite literally made from the blood of a giant. There might be a giant in Elbaf that was created from giant blood. I don't know about this one, bro. Yo, Alexis Hurtado, thank you. Mullah, what's good, bro? Appreciate it. Thank you too. My newest theory: Zoro found Kaido's fruit and wanted to ask Vegapunk to put it into Enma. No fucking way. Y'all know my take on Uranus, bro. Or at least I think you guys. Who here knows my take on Uranus? If you know what I think Uranus is, leave a message in the chat right now. If you don't know what Uranus is, say no. Who here knows what my take on Uranus is? Shout out to my boy Partha. Welcome to the gang. Gang shit. W Partha. He's officially a gang member now. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, Partha. Young goat. W Partha. It was a pretty good one. And how you doing, N? What's up? Yo, I feel like I was saying earlier, bro, I feel like my hair's so long enough, bro. I could do just like a million different hairstyles, bro. I could probably pull off Jesus hair if I wanted to. Wartha. I'm blanking on that one. Okay, so chat, my take on, let me see, my take on Uranus. I have a video about it. I have a video on it. It's going to, if you guys want to watch it after the stream, what time is it? Okay guys, we're gonna be wrapping up the stream in maybe like 10 minutes, but if you guys want to watch my video about Uranus, it is, where is it? Oh, it's this one, I think. It is this one. Okay, so my take on Uranus, guys, if you guys want to watch it after the stream, the video is called "No Way Is This Leaked Secret About Shanks True." I talk about Uranus here. I think that there's a lot of interesting things about the ancient weapons in general that kind of build a case for Uranus. So like one thing, right, we know from the ancient weapons they're based off of Greek mythology as far as names go. Like for an example, Poseidon is like, it has to do with the sea of One Piece, so it's more of like an oceanic kind of thing. We know that Pluton was held underground. They're trying to use a whole like underground, underworld kind of aspect, which fits Pluto and Greek mythology. And then surely Uranus will follow suit. Surely Uranus will have to do with the sky. One key detail is if you look at Roger's ship, when Shiki pulled up on Roger, Roger had a big egg on his ship. We know that birds and eagles and all types of sky creatures they reproduce. I'm pretty sure like most of them, if not all of them, they reproduce and give birth through eggs. So perhaps Uranus will be some form of like a sky creature, and it was hatched from an egg. And when Shiki pulled up on Roger saying, "Give me your ancient weapon," he was referring to the egg that was on Roger's ship at that same exact time. Which, by the way, I don't think we've ever seen Roger have that egg besides that moment. So very interesting clue. Now, a lot of you guys attribute the tree on Elbaf to be based on the tree of Yggdrasil from Nordic mythology. The cool thing about the tree of Yggdrasil, there's a very special eagle that lives on the tree of Yggdrasil that is called a sky god. You can see this theory is already starting to crystallize. So my take is that the ancient weapon Uranus is going to be a sky god in the form of an eagle on Elbaf. I have a lot more points than that, but you guys could watch the video after the stream. You guys could watch the video. It's a pretty good video. I also toyed around with the idea of dragon being Uranus, but I kind of like the one I just explained a second ago being better. And if we're talking about like people that control the ancient weapons, like technically Shirahoshi controls Poseidon. I think, in my personal opinion, I think Momonosuke is going to control Pluton, the warship. I think Shanks is going to control the eagle, Uranus. And that's because Shirahoshi was born from royalty, Momonosuke was born from royalty, and now we know that Shanks most likely is born from royalty. He was found in a treasure chest on God Valley. It only makes sense if a celestial dragon hid their child on a treasure chest. And then it seems like his last name is Fearland. So I think Shanks has celestial dragon blood in him, but he himself, his personality, his lineage, like those there's a divide. Like Shanks doesn't believe in the celestial dragon ship. Clearly, that's why he's a pirate. That's why he protects Luffy. That's why he, like, everything about him. I think, so to wrap it up, I think Uranus is gonna be an eagle on Elbaf, and its conductor or whatever would be Shanks. Actually, there's another time we see the egg. It was during Odin's journey. Wasn't that like the same time frame though? Pretty much like the same time. Like they didn't show us the egg when Roger was recruiting Rayleigh. Truly, what do you think of the moon equals Uranus theory? I mean, what I just explained now about Uranus, it doesn't really make sense for it to be the moon. Plus, there's like 8 moons in One Piece apparently. What if NL was the one who destroyed Lelouch? No shot. No shot. It was Emu. It's very clear Emu directed a hit on Lelouch. You could try to argue that it wasn't Emu that destroyed Lelouch, but I wouldn't bet on it. I think Buggy will end up having a mythical Zoan god fruit to continue the comedic parallel to Luffy that explains his constant luck, maybe the model Ganesha, Hindu reference of God of Fortune. You know, I was actually thinking Ganesha was inspiring Zunisha, because aren't they both elephants? And both are friends of Hanuman. Like Ganesha was a friend of Hanuman, and Zunisha was a friend of Luffy, or is a friend of Luffy. Parvision just said Zoro is not the wing of the Pirate King. I'm assuming like Parvision got like a weird like vague panel and like twisted it around to like formulate that take. But I mean, if that's what he believes, that's what he believes. I can't be bothered to like debate him. Shouts out to my boy Muzza with the 5 fucking gifted. Gang shit. Shouts out to my boy Muzza. Had to tune in for the BDA boy. Bro, thank you so much, bro. I wish we could stay longer. We're probably gonna be heading out in like 4 minutes. In a few minutes, we're gonna be saying our goodbyes, but thank y'all, bro. Wazza, bro, wazza. What if all ancient weapons are used to control a type of beast? Poseidon is sea beast, Pluton, Zunisha race, and Uranus. So I have a huge problem with that. I don't know. Am I the only one that thinks that Pluton's a warship? Surely I'm not the only one that thinks that, right? I think, like, in my opinion, like, Oda's made it abundantly clear that Pluton is a ship that you can create. And a handful of people have seen this ship and the blueprints. So I'm very confused why people are like hard pushing that like Pluton is an animal or Pluton is a creature. Did I miss something? Like, I don't know. Maybe I missed a chapter. I don't know. I really don't understand the concept. Like, I'm trying, like, even if we try to argue for that, like, I feel like I would be reaching. Like, I would never be able to make a video like that because I'd feel like I would be reaching the whole time. I'd be like, oh yeah, you know how fucking Pluton had you know how Pluton had blueprints? It was on how to give birth to the creature. Man, been studying hard for the past 2 weeks on these exams. I already have some business plans for the next 3 weeks. Bro, you are booked. Muzza, thank you so much, bro. I hope everything goes smooth for you, bro. So, like, honestly, we don't need a pattern for all 3 ancient weapons to be creatures. Like, we don't need the pattern. Like, yeah, there can be a pattern that, like, royalty controls the 3 ancient weapons, but you don't have to add a pattern to the ancient weapons themselves. So in my opinion, I see the royalty of Wano, the king, the ruler, the shogun of Wano, Momonosuke. I see him utilizing Pluton. I see the royalty of Fishman Island, Shirahoshi, utilizing Poseidon. Then it'll probably be like a royalty of Elbaf utilizing Uranus, or a royalty of whatever island, Lodestar, Laugh-Tail. I think the last one will utilize Uranus. And one more important thing, I feel like another thing Oda is going for, I feel like a direction he's going to, is that all 3 ancient weapons are going to be friends of Luffy without some type of battle. Because, like, Luffy didn't really have to fight for Shirahoshi. Luffy didn't really have to fight for Pluton. I don't think Kaido was even confirmed to know Pluton was down there. So I think, like, Luffy won't necessarily have to fight for Uranus. So what does that mean? I don't think Imu has Uranus. Like, bro, if Imu's the final villain of One Piece, Imu's gonna have to be so strong in general. Like, why would Imu need an ancient weapon? Like, what's the point of giving Imu an ancient weapon if, like, they're the top 1 villain? Like, they're gonna be so strong by default, like, innately, that, like, why would they need the ancient weapon? Maybe to take out the ancient kingdom, yeah, but I agree they all shouldn't be creatures or vessels, but there is no reason why Pluton couldn't be a creature, especially since Frankie said they are really built like this. You can't build a creature. I mean, I don't know how else to explain that. The blueprints we know about weren't for a ship to be able to combat against Pluton, or wait, the blueprints we know about weren't for a ship to be, wait, I think you worded that wrong. I think you meant to say weren't the blueprints we know about meant to be combating against Pluton. I'm confused. I'm so lost. The blueprints, move this fucking Windows 7 shit, or 10, Windows 10. The blueprints we know about weren't for a ship to be able to combat against Pluton. Pluton could also be a ship, or is it mentioned that Pluton is a ship? Pluton is a warship that was built through materials and a blueprint. Of course you could build a creature. There's a store that does that for you. I think it's called Build-A-Bear. You're trolling, bro. You're trolling. And like the whole concept, I already know, bro. People are gonna start talking about like the Pluton's a mole thing. Guys, let's have our thinking caps on, okay? Let's put our thinking caps on. Let's think objectively. Let's try to put our Oda goggles on. How does Oda write his story? How does Oda foreshadow things, right? I think people are kind of like missing the message. When Oda had the mole in the cover story, have the Japanese flag and be like the underground boss and dig tunnels underground, I think people are missing the point. Underground boss connects to Pluton in Greek mythology. It's the same thing. Underground boss, Pluton, or Pluto in Greek mythology. Another thing, we know that Wano is heavily based on Japan. If they're going to give this underground boss a Japanese flag, that is implying that Pluton is going to be in Wano. And the fact that it was digging tunnels underground and it was largely underground as a mole implied that Pluton is going to be underneath Wano. But people are missing the point of that. People don't realize that was the whole point of the mole. The point was not to say that Pluton is a fucking mole. The point was to say that Pluton is underneath Wano. Because you have to think of it. Oda needed a vessel. Oda needed a mechanism to help foreshadow Pluton. Oda couldn't put a warship in that cover story. It would be plain as day. What, you would make a warship, put a Japanese flag on it and put it underground? It'd be so obvious that it was foreshadowing Pluton. So he had to use something else. Can he use an animal and just throw a fucking Japanese helmet on him? Yes. I don't think the point is to foreshadow that Pluton's a mole. The point's to foreshadow that Pluton's underneath Wano. And think about it. Any other animal that can dig burrows underground, if you had that animal and it was in the cover story instead of the mole, people would be calling that Pluton. So, like, in my humble opinion, people are completely missing the point. The point is that Oda was foreshadowing Pluton being underneath Wano. He was not foreshadowing that Pluton is a mole. That's not the message Oda's giving. You need the blueprint for what you attach to the animal? Y'all are just reaching, bro. The blueprints are fixtures to a mole. Y'all are reaching, bro. Pluton's a battleship that is based off of Blastoise from Pokemon. Pluton is Big Brother? What does that mean? If they went mole route, then Usopp / Chopper would be a pro fighters of it. Yeah, so like all in all, like Oda's just using the mole to help foreshadow where Pluton is. You can use, oh, it digs underground. Maybe that means it's underneath Wano. You could use that as evidence. Oh, it has the Japanese flag. Does that mean it's in Wano? You could use that as evidence. But there's nothing to actually imply that Pluton itself is a mole. That's a separate item. Digging underground, going underground is item 1. Having a Japanese flag is item 2. Being a mole is item 3. There's no evidence for item 3 to make Pluton a mole. And that's what people are missing. That's what people are missing. In fact, the story tells us the opposite. Item 3, a mole in the cover story. We know that Pluton is a warship with blueprints and you build it. That goes against the concept of a mole unless you try to say, oh, it's bionic. It's a fucking robot mole. It's a fucking... What other shit people were saying? I think people are missing the point, but Pluton's a battleship set. I honestly think Pluton is going to be like a warship that also can go on ground as like a tank. You guys remember in Fishman Island when Frankie had like a tank form? I think like that's going to be foreshadowing. Like Pluton, because the whole thing about Pluton is supposed to be like god of the underworld. Right? If it's just a warship sailing on the ocean, yeah, it could be part of the underworld because it's so strong or whatever. But wouldn't it make more sense if like it was a warship that could also go onto land and then like go underground and shit, like a tank almost, like a ship tank hybrid? I think that makes a lot more sense than a mole. Sukiyaki mentioned that Pluton lay dormant, saying it being what a lay dormant, saying it's a being wouldn't be fair game. So what about a worship with a mole devil? Why do we, but look, why are we like forcing the, again, we're kind of like going in a circle. Why are we forcing the idea it's a mole? You could try to say that like the context of dormant is like an animal, you know, having its physical functions suspended or slowed down as if it's in deep sleep. It's insinuating that it's an animal, but you got to understand the concept of an ancient weapon. If there's a big weapon with all sorts of mechanics and powers to it, not using it is slowing it down. It's laying dormant, right? But I'm not really gonna debate anymore on this like nonsense. Like, the mole theory's dope. Doesn't matter if it's right or not. Well, that's your opinion. It's your opinion of something being fact or fiction matters or not. So speak for yourself, I guess. Pluton may have the need or the endless energy source from Vegapunk's theory. Mole devil fruit was already eaten by the lady from Crocodile's crew. Yeah, but you know, people that are reaching, Jay, will just spin that to mean something else of why like a warship is like a living, breathing mole, not like Oda used the cover page to foreshadow Pluton's location. Like, Oda spilled the whole concept. Oda spilled the entire concept of Pluton in one cover page. He didn't spoil the location, which is like, yeah, that's important, but it's not the full picture. No. He spilled the whole thing in one cover page. People be reaching, bro. But appreciate y'all guys. We gonna be sliding out of here. We're gonna be sliding out of here, chat. All y'all, some motherfucking goats if you guys are haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join my Discord server to post your own theories, and then I can react to your theories on stream. Subscribe to the second channel because this VOD is gonna go on the second channel. I'll try to upload a video tomorrow. I'm gonna have to really work hard and quick today if I would make that happen. Appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you to everyone who got a membership today. Shout out to all the super chats, everyone that slid through to talk some One Piece, bro. Actual goats, bro. I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you. Annihilator, shout out to Annihilator, BR, Stroofy, Rotting, Muzza, Alexis, Michael, Jay, Smile, Blank, Yusuf, Anoxy, Isaiah, Yak. Shouts out to everybody, man. Shouts out to my boy West. Shout out to S. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Poco. Shout out to everybody, bro. Be sliding out. See ya, N. Yeah, lots of fun today, man. Also, we're almost back to these chapters, guys. Spoilers are gonna probably drop like Monday. Spoilers gonna drop Monday. We're gonna get a chapter, then we're gonna go on break. Get a chapter, go on break. Get a chapter, go on break. It's gonna be bad. But video soon. Spoiler stream as soon as the spoilers drop, either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know when. Probably Monday night. But I'm stalling. Y'all have a good one, man.